What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Neverwinter on the Xbox One today. We're not playing on the PC this time, we're playing the Xbox One. And first off, before I jump into things, what I want to do today is, I want to, this is my showcasing my characters sort of. I'm showcasing right now, I'm going to showcase one of them, but I'm just going to show you guys all my characters. So right now I have the Scourge Warlock level 30. I have the hat I'm wearing, I actually got it from a rare dungeon. I believe some other gear stuff I'm wearing too I got from a rare dungeon. The hat is really rare, you get it from, the Cragmire Crypt dungeon, and I ran that. I think I've done that twice now. Twice now, I think, for when I was level 27 or 28, and then 30. I got my Grogmar, which is the dragon, which is this race you have to actually purchase. So I mean, if you got the money, purchase it. But I purchased it, and it's pretty darn cool. Pretty darn cool. It gives you the Dragonborn race, which is really good for a great, well, I thought it'd be great for a great weapon fighter just because it looks cool, but apparently they're much better for like control wizards and stuff, which is kind of weird. But the next class I'm gonna make is control wizard. That's gonna be a tiefling. But we have Adionis, whatever you want to say it, which is my devoted cleric. I might change his perks and stuff because he has. For him, I chose the Hellbringer path. For my Warlock, I chose the Hellbringer path because I think the Soul path is kind of not as fun. But then again, I don't know about Hellbringer either. I still have the same moves that I was using before, so I'm not sure. But for the Devoted Cleric, I chose the sort of damage Paragon path. And I'm not really sure about it because it's kind of... I think I might want to become a healer type. Just for those bigger dungeons and stuff, or maybe for like PvP and stuff, but we'll look into that later on. And today the class his nose sticks out of the. So the graphics aren't amazing for this game, but they're still fairly good. These characters still look cool. I mean, there's some glitches, like look at the shield and stuff, but for an older game, it's pretty sick. So this is the guy I'm gonna be showcasing today, Gimli, Guardian Fighter. Guardian Fighters are more of a tanky class. Whereas Warlocks are more of a damage class, and so Clerics can be the same thing. They can be a bit of a damage class as well because they're fairly good. But here we go. So for him, I have the spider mount as well, but for him I use the ward just because it looks a lot better. Look at this. His hands actually touch the back of the ward, and it just makes more sense having a short being on a sort of smaller mount, because the spider, it just doesn't look good. But yeah, he's level 24, so we're gonna go ahead and do the go to the Neverdeath Graveyard, which is actually, that mount looks really cool. Holy crap, what is that? Can I see what mount he has? PvP Elise. So this guy's a PvP guy. He looks really freaking cool. You can tell, just like, look at those gears. All purple, all rare. Can I... It doesn't say what mount he has, but I'm gonna check what, I want to know what that mount is. We're gonna go this way. I think that might be the Risen Horse thing. I forgot what it's called. Where's that going? What? Jesus, thing. The path is kind of glitchy, but it's sort of like the Fable path, as you see. I'm gonna do a playthrough for one of my characters. I'm gonna have two characters being done in the future. One will be a Trickster Rogue, which is a half, and there'll be a halfling, and the other one's gonna what? I don't have a level. Ah, because the double XP is not there anymore. We're gonna go ahead and go to the Neverdeath Graveyard. It doesn't matter if it's too high of level. We're a pretty tanky class, and sword, but because of the double XPs are not there anymore, you don't level up as fast. At this point, my classes were normally around 25, 26. They were pretty much close to getting. They're almost level 30 pretty much by this point. Actually, this is the place where I got to level 30, so they were about 27. But it's all good. Double XP, who needs it? Who needs it? We're gonna have to invoke somewhere. I'll explain to what invoking does. I'll show you guys how to do it. That's, oh, the silvering channel, that's what I need. I need something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and... Actually, we don't even need to get on a war because it's gonna take us off anyways. So when you invoke, to invoke, you press LB and right bumper, or no, right D-pad, and it gives you astral diamonds, which are rough astral diamonds, which you can refine into astral diamonds. You can refine a certain amount every day, so you can, I think it's 25,000 you can refine a day, and it gives you XP and some consumables. So right now, if we go to inventory, and we press RB and go to riches, I have 750 rough astral diamonds, and if I refine those, I have 875 astral diamonds. And astral diamonds is the main currency in this game, sort of. And I can also get. But I thought I could spend them. I guess on the PC only, but those you can buy things. Now the maximum number of astral diamonds your character can have at once is 100 million. That's pretty good. But astral diamonds is the main currency aside from Zen. Zen is more of purchasing stuff online. You can also purchase Zen, astral diamonds with Zen, or vice versa. Astral diamonds are purchased to use things to they're used. Look, I can't speak today. To purchase things from the Tarmian trade house. And I'm not sure what this is worth actually. These are actually worth a lot. Because you buy them for 500 each in the store, and then you can sell them for 1,600 for two. That's actually tripling your price. That's actually pretty good. That's not tripling. That's you gain a $500. That's actually a good way to make astral diamonds. You purchase these and then sell them back. But yeah, you go here and you can look up things. You can go buy mounts. Like you can. I'm not sure if there'll be legendary mounts. Oh, there are. So you can buy like Imperial Rage Drake, but that's, look at that. That's 1,000,000 coins, and look, it's just crazy. It's cool. It's the coolest thing ever. Skeleton Steed. This is one I actually want to get. I can get these for Tarmin the trade bars if I work my way up to those. You can get, like, there's a bunch of them. These are the only two legendary ones. You can get epics, which are Twilight Night. Actually, this is one I can get. The Twilight Nightmare, the Rage Drake, which is this. Oh, high bid! Holy crap! If I actually had money, I'd bid on that and see if I could maybe get close to winning it. But there are things like Rage Drake, Heavy Twilight, Heavy Twilight, Heavy Twilight, and there's also the Spider is the purple one that I have. The word is blue, I think. Medium Furrow Steed, but these are ones that you most likely won't be able to find. Like these are like more the rare ones that you can buy, or you can just go any search and they'll bring up like little Abuza horse, Imperial Raging Paloma horse. These are like lesser sort of. These are more for like when you're starting off and they're easy to buy. Like you could buy this one for 3,200 astral diamonds, which is fairly cheap. You get 3,000 for doing your daily dungeons and stuff. But yeah, you can buy things like that. You can buy gear. So if you go back, equipment, and you can do it usable by me, and it sets it so that you can use it. You search, and these are all the things I can actually use. I wouldn't use that because mine's better, unfortunately. Because mine is Vital Plate is the one I really like because it puts up your health, which I think is really useful to have, especially if you're a Guardian fighter, because you know you gotta stay healthy. That's actually that's better than what I had, I think. I'll go ahead and put a bid on that. I'm gonna enter. I'm just gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and do 69. Bit inappropriate, but what can you do? Ooh, this one. That's a blue. I want a blue. So I'm gonna go ahead and bid on that. Just because blue is really good. These are, what are these? Those are artifacts, and artifacts can do some really cool stuff. They can heal you, do damage. I have one that does damage currently. battle axe. I don't want that. It is for me. But I don't want it. So there's like a whole bunch of little things here. Black. That's the wrong button by accident. Ooh, that's cool. So you can just keep putting up your... Oh, that's really good. You can just keep putting like your astral diamonds to work and buying things, and you can also work the system sort of and make extra money on the side. There's refinements, companions, consumables. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can buy in there. And that's what basically what the... This is what time we're at. We're 10 minutes. That's basically what the invoking is for, and the astral diamond stuff. You can also, if you go trade or Zen Market, there's things you can buy in here. I probably showed you guys this before. I think this is what the guy had actually. Something I actually really want because it looks really freaking cool. I think I want this for this character though, because a silverback bear and a dwarf, so I can have to get that next pay or something like that maybe. But yeah, you can purchase Zen. You can. So it's roughly one Zen for every penny. So you get obviously 1,000, 2,000, and so on and so on. You can go all the way up to 21,000, which is $199 to pretty much over $200 if that's what you want to spend. You can also go to the Astral Diamonds Exchange, which you can trade either Zen for Astral Diamonds or Astral Diamonds for Zen. You can sell Zen for Astral Diamonds, and they go for usually 168 each. 169 each, 170. You can do different. You can decide your own pricing if you want, but it depends what people have. I've actually purchased 800 with my Astral Diamonds. So, and if you use these, let me see. If you use these things, Fell Dragon boxes, or there's different names for the boxes, you can actually gain things like the Draconic Strongbox of enchantments, which give you certain enchantments and stuff that you can sell for a great deal of thing. And the keys are only 125 Zen, so that's, if you spend $20 on that, you get a few keys. I can't remember how much. So if you spend 2,100, let me see. Zen Market. So if you spend 2,000, you get 10 keys for 1,125, and then you can buy a few more because they're only 125 each. And you buy those and you use those, so you'll end up making a great deal of Astral Diamonds in the process, and you could actually gain money back because you could win. If you open this, you could actually get the, if you're lucky enough, you can get the Skeleton Steed, the Assassin Drake Companion, Bella's portable, Belial's Portal Stone artifact, and all that stuff, and you can actually, that'll give you up so much. Or Tarmelin Trade Bar Jackpot, which will probably give you a bunch of Tarmelin Trade Bars, which you can use to buy mountain gear and stuff. But you gain the Skeleton Steed from this. If you can either keep it, which I'd recommend keeping it because it's cool as hell, but you can also sell it for pretty much over 1 million Astral Diamonds, which is really, really good. So yeah, that's basically what the let's go ahead and do some fighting to show off my character a bit in this last few minutes. We'll talk to this stuff.
Are you seeking? We spotted creep.
Right now we have to search for the missing Dune guides, and we have, I don't want to do Craigmar purchases. It's not that. I don't know why I keep switching my quests on me.
I will lay down my life and count your souls.
I'm gonna go ahead and spell burst. Ooh, is that a quest? Oh, that's why I was doing that quest. I have to finish that quest to get some XP. Won't need the gear, but I'll get the XP. You get around 4k, 6k XP from that, from each mission.
Hey, sir.
And, 1 second, I'm just recording something quickly. And yeah, we'll go fight some things to show off my character and see like how good he does, and we have to fight some stuff here in the book. Once we've examined this, they're all spawning. So as you see, I don't do much damage. I'm more of a tank character, so if I'm in like the dungeons, I'll be the one. This move right here, if I use this, everything focuses on me, so I'll be taking the battle away from everybody else. I'll be like, oh god, that actually did a lot of damage. I'll be doing the one in like the front line, sort of holding everything down and doing the bosses like getting the wall. Everyone else attacks behind while I take all the damage. because I have a lot of good skills that make me deflect damage back in the future, and they allow me to take half damage from whatever my teammates are taking. It just, because you're such a tank class with this, and if you set it up right with the gear, where you're getting a whole bunch of HP from your gear, you can actually, and that's what the enchantment things are for actually too. You can use them unless they're like really bad ones, you can sell them. Majority of the time, the ones you get from the Draconic Strongbox are, well, it varies what you get from them, but I sell all the ones that don't really need, like the recovery. I don't really need that. I'm more looking for HP. So anything other than that, I sell it and I make a good profit. And I don't know what I was doing there. I don't know what that blue does, RB move. I don't know what it does really. And we got a blue. So if you get a blue, blues are really good to sell for making astral landings and stuff. We can identify that, and that is level 27. So if we go to the trade house, we go to my consignments, we put that up. That's not amazing, but it still makes us some astral damage. Other things will vary depending on like what the level is, what the gear actually is, because there's different types of gear that you can get, different improvements on your character from this gear, and majority of the time you'll get something good. So if you're doing dungeons, you want to mainly look for anything blue, because you can then sell those for, and the way the dungeons work and the way your party works, like if you're doing a mission in a party, you're gonna go blue, sweet. Buddy, if you're doing a mission in a party, the way it works is I'll show you, I'm doing a dungeon later on for you guys to see. In the meantime, we'll see if that sells more. But it works by, oh, that actually sells for a decent amount. I'm gonna post that. They work like, there'll be a prompt on your screen. When someone picks up a really good item, there'll be a prompt on your screen. Majority of like the equipment does this. Anything non-equipment wise or anything not really good, you get to keep yourself like the money and stuff. But if it's really good equipment, let's say I'll just pick it up right now, a thing would prompt on your screen, and again I'll show you guys this later, but it'll pop up saying need, greed, pass, or I forgot what the other one was. And basically, if it's something really good, you want to press need if you can actually use it. Because if you can actually use it, you want to press need, that gives you a better chance of getting it. If you can't use it, just press greed. If it's really good, you can sell it still. And then basically what it does is because Dungeons and Dragons is like, you roll the dice for everything, because it's, normally you play it in person, like it's an actual IRL, not an IRL, like it's a board game sort of. I think it's something like where the way it works is you roll for everything that happens. Like you roll for your stats, or you roll for what gear you get. So based on your roll, you can get it. So if you were to roll, let's say, if you were with a 3-man group and one guy was to roll a 50, you were to roll a 93 and the other person would roll for 82, you would win it, because you have the higher roll, obviously. But, and it's just really good because you can, if you're working together with your friend, you guys can sort of pass on the stuff you don't need. So like if your friend is a Scored Warlock and there's like a Scored Warlock gear that pops up into your Trickster row, you can give him the Warlock gear and let him have it, even if it's blue, let him have it, because that's kind of the thing to do. But that's basically how you can do it. And that's if you're running these missions. But if you're running dungeons, majority of the time you're gonna just grab whatever you want that looks good. You're gonna want to try to get it because you want to be able to sell it. And here's a boss right here. Here's a quick boss before the video is end. We'll take him out. One thing I wish they had, I don't know if they have the class on Xbox One. I don't know if they have Stop listening. One thing that they have on the one is that they don't have the Oath Paladin or anything. At least I haven't seen it yet. I'm playing that one on PC yet. It's a really good class. Strong as hell. Their daily power is extremely strong. Like, their daily power would one-shot this guy. It would make him go really low in health. With the daily power for the Oath Paladin, so if you're playing on PC, I recommend going for the Oath Paladin, because if you want to start off getting really, really strong. Because you may have to end up getting, like, investing in some good defensive gear and sort of health points gear. that silver enchantment. So that basically, what does that do actually? I want to see what that does. That gives us, if we put it in our offense slot, it gives us 65 plus 65 recovery unless we upgrade it. And if we put in defense slot, it does plus 65 deflection. And utility slot, it will give us plus 4 glory gain. Not something we really want right now, because I'm working on this one right now. So what I can do for this one, I can go refine, and I can take this silver enchantment, place it on it, and it gives me a 90 plus 90 for my refining point. And if I go ahead and put, I don't want to put that because I want to keep that. If I go ahead and refine that, I have 574 more to go. And if I get 570 more, so 74 more, I put these 2 lesser mark of potencies, and it gives me I upgrade it, and it usually tells you a percentage once you fully refined it. It'll tell you a percentage of what your upgrade will be, and if it succeeds, it can fail. If it fails, you lose your potency things. So you want to have a decent amount of astral diamonds and stuff. Double refinement for a limited time. All items get double refinement. What if no, I don't want to do that. Empty slot, empty slot. What if I do this? Plus 60. Well, I'm just going to do that because I can easily find those ones in the future. But yeah, it'll upgrade it to, so right now it does plus 360 maximum hit points. That's what I'm looking for, and I'm going to put it in my defensive slot. And if I upgrade it, it does plus 480. And if I upgrade that, it'll do, I think, about 500 something. And yeah, and it's really, really good if you want to upgrade your hit points and stuff. If you upgrade them to a decent amount, like if you upgrade to 7, which would take a while, of course, you can get some decent stuff. And but that's obviously later on in the game, because you want to have a full set of good gear, because you're obviously going to be changing gear non-stop as you progress with your levels and stuff. But we're gonna go ahead and dip out of this. What's this? Take that. We can sell that. We're gonna go ahead and dip out of here because we finished the quest. I think we might have finished one part of the quest. I think we finished just because I think there's a few Doom guides. Oh, return to Doom Guide Volak. I guess we finished it. We'll go see what. Oh, I guess yeah. We'll go head back and get our XP from that guy, and invite for Dragon. And we'll see what we get from it.
Kellenvor knows you. I believe the Red Wizards are purposely drawing priests of Kellenvor
That's a
into
bad helmet. I
paupers.
don't want that. We can sell it. So we get obviously 1,000.
We must
XP.
beat
We're at level
Valen.
24. This gives
The
us
clerics of
1,000
Kellenvor are sworn to care for
And,
both the dead
yeah.
and the grieving.
That's about
When
it,
faced
much
with the undead,
for this
we
game.
try to use Kellenvor's
I'm
power
gonna
to
come
gently
back with
return the
well,
dead to their
not
eternal
right now, but
slumber.
later on maybe I'll record some.
In this case,
tomorrow.
however, the dead
I'm
are
gonna record
rising
another
in such
video.
numbers. We are hard-pressed to
Possibly
hold our
showcase a
position
different
here.
character, or I'll be working this guy
If
again.
you enter
But, hope
Pauper's
you guys
Field,
enjoyed the episode. If you did,
I
leave a
ask
like,
with
comment,
heavy heart
subscription, or the
you
video.
destroy any undead you find, so we do not
You know what you
lose
think
our
my character?
foothold here.
Who is he? Look, if I just get off a mount quickly and just zoom around him, he looks insane in the membrane, aside from his nose poking out of the helmet. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. If you have any tips or tricks on ways I can improve my gameplay, improve my tactics, maybe improve my character, let me know. I've been looking into different build styles, and there's also a website you can go to. It's called MMO Minds, as in like your mind. MMOminds.com, and there's a lot. You can get a lot of good builds there if you want for both PC and Xbox One. But hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Peace out.